I want to tell you a story.
I feel a little nervous.
About the moments that fear
I've just never done this before, so I just hope that I remember everything you said.
turned into freedom.
Oh, my friend, aloha! Welcome to Go Jump Hawaii. Tell me, how are you today?
I'm good.
Excited?
I'm good. Yes, I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited.
What we gonna do?
We're gonna jump out of a plane for my birthday.
Woo! Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Tell me anything you want to say to yourself or to your friends and family wishes before we jump out of the plane.
I will say I hope you're never afraid to take the leap. That's it.
Let's go feel the breeze. Let's go feel alive.
The truth is, I've always been an adrenaline junkie. Whether it's been bungee jumping, whether it's going on a big swing, whether it's going on fast roller coasters, there's always been something in me that chases thrill.
I definitely will feel nervous.
The moments of the highest adrenaline are what make me feel the most alive. But even with everything I have experienced in life, there has been nothing more exhilarating, more exciting, more scary than skydiving. To trust a complete stranger, somebody you just met, to buckle you up safely and securely, take you up 14,000 feet in the sky, jump off a plane with you, remember to pull the right trigger so that the parachute goes up, and to lead you back to the earth safely, takes a type of courage that I've never had to muster in my life. When I was a child, my dad and I had this tradition. It would be a Saturday afternoon and my mom would have lunch going. I can remember the smell of pap and wors and gravy. My dad would put on a record, whether it's Salif Keita or Gospel According to Jazz by Kirk Whalum or CeCe Winans or Dire Straits or Pat Metheny, whatever we felt like that day. And my dad and I would get on the roof and for hours we would sit and talk. We would be sitting on the roof and my dad would ask me, Motori, what do you want to be? And I'd say, I want to be a bricklayer. Because at some points in my life, the idea of playing with sand and water and concrete seemed very appealing. And he'd say, okay, you want to be a bricklayer? Be the best bricklayer there ever was. Another time he'd ask me, Motori, what do you want to be? And I'd say, I want to be a doctor. And he'd say, you want to be a doctor? Be the best doctor that ever was. Motori, what do you want to be? Daddy, I want to be a singer. I guess at this point, they had already known that this is where my life was heading because they prayed and they asked God to help them lead me in the right way. And he would say, what you want to do is going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take a lot of faith. But if you believe in yourself, you will be the best. The best is not in comparison with anybody else, but it is knowing that you are living out your God-given purpose and you are living out your full potential. And sometimes it's going to be scary. Sometimes it's going to seem crazy. Sometimes it's going to require you to take a leap of faith unlike anything you've ever done before. But the moment you jump is the moment you meet who you really are.
Probably going through the clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane.
Nice.
Yeah, and then breaking through. Oh my god.
You
insane.
happy?
I am. Most exhilarating thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Woo,
Would do again.
Thank you for jumping with us on your birthday.
you.
We love you and
Love
always
you.
waiting for you here.
Thank you.
Aloha, go jump.
His name is Jim Bob.